2 or 3 years ago when I first started a conversation with Marks and Spencer's about the way that we looked at the PRN system, which Andy's already mentioned. We found that we had some common ground in our difficulty with the transparency of that system. Very, very basically, I agree about the wine comment, but basically producers of packaging are obligated to ensure that a certain percentage of that packaging is recycled in relation to how much they generate. And they can do that by either recycling it directly themselves, i.e. returning stuff from the back of the store into the system and demonstrating they can do that, or buying a note from somebody else to say this has been generated. And the value of that note, it depends on the scarcity of the material. If the material is more scarce, then the value of the note goes up to try and drive more money into the system. Basically, about 3 years ago, there was about 57 million that was being generated through the PRN system. And ourselves and Marks and Spencer's in a meeting found out that we only knew roughly about where half of that was ending up, and we also thought that the whole system was very, very expensive to administer. So we've got this, but the producers and retailers often say to us as local authorities, but you're saving money by recycling because you don't have to put it into the landfill. But of course, we are also saving businesses money by collecting that material and putting it into the system at a subsidised rate. And there's another aspect to this as well. The system that we have in Somerset, we publish an end-use register, so people can go online on our website and see where our material is going, how much is recycled by which reprocessor, where it goes, what happens to it. We also can demonstrate, because we are scrutinised very, very closely by the Audit Commission and we are compared with all other local authorities, we can demonstrate value for money compared to other people that are doing this, whereas the PRN system is sadly not as transparent. And this was an issue for Marks and Spencer's. Partly, that was what was driving their enthusiasm for trying to generate more material. Mainly it was to do with their Plan A, their corporate social responsibility plan, which I'm sure you're familiar with. But it was this challenge to the PRN approach that they liked, because they were paying over £1 million a year and they couldn't say to their customers or to their shareholders or to their board where that money was representing good value.